Hi everyone, it is Christina Pridie here, better known as a Seamless Knitter here on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. You can find all of my seamless pattern designs on Ravelry and on my website, ptboyarnshop.com. I also have a Ko-Fi account if you would like to support me and my channel financially. All this information is linked in the description box below this video. In today's tutorial, I will be demonstrating how I do the Icelandic Bind Off. So let's get started. Okay, here I have my fingerless glove that I have been working on, and I'm at the top of the glove where I want to bind off. So this Icelandic Bind Off that I'm going to demonstrate is a great one to use if you have been doing garter stitch. And I'm using the Addi-Click interchangeable needles. I'm doing the magic loop technique, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to be knitting the stitches, so my yarn is at the back, and I'm going to go into the first stitch here. Let me just get this straight. It looks like something's messed up there. Okay, so we have our first stitch, and what you're going to do is you're going to go into the first stitch as if to purl, but you're going to go into the second stitch as if to knit, like so. And then you're going to wrap your yarn around the stitch, and you're going to bring the yarn through that stitch and take it off the needle. Now you're going to transfer that stitch on the right hand needle back to the left hand needle purlwise. Okay, without taking your needle out of the stitch, you're going to go into that second stitch as if to knit again, and wrap your yarn around, bring the stitch through and off, and transfer that stitch back on the left hand needle. And you just keep doing this, and I'll just do it as slow as I can so you can see all the moves. Now you don't want to split your stitch, so this is where you have to be careful bringing the yarn through the stitch there. Okay, transfer that stitch back without taking your needle out of the stitch. Just go right into that second stitch as if to knit, and knit that stitch, taking it off, transferring that stitch back over, knitting the second stitch in, and you can see that you're actually knitting and binding off all at once. We get a few more done here. Now I took that off, but the smooth way to do it is just going from one stitch to the next. So I'm going to slow that down one more time. The stitch goes back on the left hand needle, and you just put your needle into that second stitch as if to knit, wrap the yarn around, bring it through and off, transfer, needle comes to the second stitch as if to knit, and the stitch comes off. I'll do 3 more, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And you would just continue doing this all the way around till all the stitches were cast off. One more. Okay, so I'll just show you what that looks like. Now with that stitch there, I'm going to be doing the magic loop, so I'd be pulling my needle out to get the next load of stitches on the needle. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. So I'm just going to transfer that last stitch over on that needle for just a moment so I can pull this down and show you what it looks like. Okay, so that is what the Icelandic Bind Off looks like. So I did 2 rows of garter stitch there, and it just gives a nice clean finish, and you can see what it looks like when you roll it over a bit. Here's what it looks like up close. So you can see your 2 rows of garter stitch clean right to the edge, and just gives a nice finish. So that's the Icelandic Bind Off. So there you have it. If you found this tutorial helpful, please save it to watch later, share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified of my next video or tutorial release. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below this video and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Happy knitting!